back to AJ's story.
Yep, welcome back, guys. So, I'm going to ask him some more questions about real estate. So, the name of this video is real estate investing. So, we're going to get into some details on, his houses that we spoke in the other video. And that other video is called five homes in 6 months. So, you can look it up in our videos down below.
This is basically sort of a continuation of what we were talking about
Yes.
before.
Yeah. So my first question is, a lot of people don't know how to buy a house actually. So how do you get to buy a house? What do you have to do?
Well, there's actually, you need money to buy a house, right? But there's different ways to finance a house. One of the ways, of course, is cash, buying a house all cash. The benefits of that is obviously there's no banks involved, so you get to set your terms. You don't have to go by what the bank says and meet all the bank's deadlines and all that other stuff. And obviously for the person that's selling the house, it's more secure. If you have all cash, they don't have to worry about a deal falling through or whatever. Another way of purchasing a house is
Wait. So basically, you're talking about cash. So let's say like if the house is on the market for $40,000, I'm just gonna be like, here's $40,000. Like I can't tell them, oh, I want it for less, or I want.
Oh,
or
obviously.
Let me pay a little more.
Yes, of course. In real estate, you should always negotiate. You should never try to just give the max offer unless you're in a very competitive market. But in my opinion, if you buy a house and the person takes your first offer, that means you probably given up too much money. You could have probably gotten a better deal. So another form of purchasing a property is through what they call a conventional loan. So that's basically you need 20% down. So if a house costs $100,000, you need to put $20,000 as a down payment. With 20% down, you have more skin in the game. You have more money. You have more equity. So your mortgage will probably be lower, and also there's you don't have to get what they call PMI, private mortgage insurance. So no private mortgage insurance. That's basically just an extra cost, and the banks they want you to if you don't put down at least 20% down, you have to have a primary PMI. That's just one of the requirements. So another.
So there's more types of loans, like conventional loans.
Conventional.
What?
Yes.
So what is like a conventional loan? Like if like whatever, like I just go to whatever bank and they be like, oh, here's a loan. That's a conventional loan. Like I don't get it.
A conventional loan is a type of loan. There's different types of loans. A conventional loan, like I said, is 20% down. That's the traditional loans. That's how everyone in America used to buy houses back in the day, years and years ago. Now there's other different types of loans that have surfaced throughout the years. An FHA loan, which is one of my favorites. So an FHA loan, that's basically, it's a loan that's insured through the Federal Housing Administration. So the benefits, the pros with this type of loan, you only have to put 3.5% down, which is not much. So if you had to buy an $100,000 house, 3.5% will only be $3,500.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, so
So basically, that's for someone that like is buying a home for the first time and like they don't have much money.
Yeah, if you're lower, it's meant for lower income families or lower income people. Another benefit of the FHA loan is that the credit requirement is not that high. You can get approved for a loan with a credit score of 580. That's like the minimum that they'll do. So
basically, like everyone that's like looking for a house, they're all like, oh, but my credit is low and I don't have much money. So that's basically not really an excuse. Like there is actually help out there, right?
Yeah.
So people that can buy a house with like, so guys, if you want to buy a house, you already know.
There you go. Use that tax money.
Yeah.
Use that tax money.
Okay.
So another type, this is probably the best type of loan available, but it's not available to everyone. It's a VA loan, and that's a loan that's insured by the United States Department of Veteran Affairs. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. So basically, if you served in the military, if you're a veteran, you're eligible for this loan. Now, this loan, it requires no down payment, no money down. And on top of requiring no money down, you don't have to get a PMI, which I mentioned before. PMI is the private mortgage insurance that's required for anytime you get a loan and you put less than 20% down. So again, for the FHA loan, you would have to get a PMI. So that's basically like another cost added to your mortgage. So it would basically raise your mortgage by like $50. And it's basically insurance on the mortgage. It's just, it makes the lenders feel better. So with the VA loan, you won't have to put any money down, and you don't have to pay a PMI. So if you're a veteran, guys, if you served our country, then that's definitely the way to go.
That's great that they have that out there for those people that, you know, worked for us, for our country and stuff. That's great. So that's awesome. You already know, guys, when you're one of them that's watching, now you know that's available out there for you. So go ahead. Guys. Yeah. So how did you buy your first home? Like, did you use one of these loans that you mentioned?
Oh, yes, I did. So for my first home, I used the FHA loan. If I were to be a veteran, I would have definitely used the VA loan. But I used the FHA loan. You know, I paid about $85,000. I forget what the down payment was. You guys can do the math, but it's 3.5%. It's a beautiful double home, move-in ready. I didn't have to do any work. It has nice white vinyl fences, like good appliances and stuff, and there was already a tenant on the other side. It's a double home, so yeah, it's I got lucky because that I'm not gonna get into that, but not screening your tenants yourself and, you know, getting a background check and feeling them out, getting the vibe all yourself, that could be a nightmare on its own. But I was blessed that the tenant that was there has been good so far. So
well, if you're one of them watching too, you already know, so your landlord thinks you're really good. So you have to live on the other side with the FHA loan, or can you just rent it out right away, the other side? Because you took the FHA loan on your first double home, right?
Correct, yes.
Oh, okay.
So another requirement that I didn't mention before, another requirement of the FHA loan is that the property that you're going to get the loan on, it has to be your primary residence. So you're required to live there for at least 1 year. You're required to live there for at least 1 year. And then after that, if you want to move on, if you want to move out, if you want to rent it out, you're free to do whatever you please. But 1 year minimum, you have to live there.
Okay, great.
So yeah, guys, real estate, again, I've said this before, real estate is my passion. I could bore you guys to death and talk forever. So on our I'm not gonna say our next video, but next time I talk about real estate, I'm gonna get into my second house, which is one of the most interesting ones because it was a fixer-upper, so I had to get my hands dirty. So I'll be showing you guys some footage of that too, like maybe some befores and afters. So
what? So you have some like pictures and videos?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So guys, definitely stay tuned for that. I love to see pictures and videos like of fixer-upper homes. Like I love to watch those TV shows online, and I mean not online, on TV. Well, online too, because they have it on Netflix and online. Like, you know, so how you watch it and how they fix it is so great. Like you see how they done it, and you be like, oh my gosh, how did they do that? Did it take so much money? How much work? How much time did it spend? Like maybe he can give us all that information that you guys are looking for. But comment down below any questions that you want him to answer on our next video. It could be questions about what he said today, questions about what he's gonna talk in our next video about her fixer-upper. So comment down below, guys. But before we shut this video, I wanted to tell you guys we have a little surprise right? So the little surprise is about the giveaway that we gave last time. We gave away a $50 giveaway. Well, let me tell you, we both have our different opinions about things, and everyone has different opinions. I don't know. You may think you can practice, like, you know, when you put a little name in a box and you can practice out taking a name. I don't know if you believe you should practice that or not. Well, some people think you can, some people think you can't.
Practice makes perfect. That was just, I don't know, I was just trying it out.
He was trying it out, but let me tell you, in the video I'm gonna show you, it looks like he's sneakily doing it, like, so I won't see it because he knows. I knew I was gonna say something about it. So I did, and of course, we just feel it's right that, you know, we do something about that little practice video. So I'm not gonna say much, just keep watching and you'll see what we did about it. Bye, guys.
So this happened and we decided to give another $50 giveaway. Congratulations to